So I just wanted to come in on this beautiful day to talk to you a little bit about my scale marketing method. So for you guys that are new to the group, I'm Charlotte Whipperley. I am a digital marketing launch and funnel strategist. So I work with people to really get them to look at their holistic marketing strategy and make sure that they're covering off all the different elements that they need to get visible, to grow their audiences and really make those consistent sales. So I do that through a number of methods, and therefore comes my scale marketing method. So I just want to run you through those 5 points and the things that you need to be thinking about if you're looking at a holistic digital marketing strategy. So scale, let's start with the S, and the S stands for your socials and your presence. So this is all about being visible in your community and growing that audience. So, there's people that will tell you that you don't need to have a social media presence to grow a business. But actually, even if you have the best funnels and automations and everything in the world, being present on social is going to be what helps you from a positioning point of view. And it's going to be what helps you to really drive traffic into the top of your funnels. This is a way for you to position yourself as the expert in your field and the go-to person for your clients. And ultimately, that's what you want to be doing, is getting there, getting out there, getting visible, connecting with the right people, and making sure that you're building that know, like, and trust factor. So you need to make sure that you've got the right accounts online. So think about where your ideal clients are hanging out. So it could be Facebook, could be Instagram, could be both, could be LinkedIn, could be Twitter. But really think about the platforms you need to be on, how you're going to be visible, like I'm coming into you guys today, and how you're going to show up on socials to really start to attract the right type of people. Obviously, there's loads of other stuff that goes into this. I'm just today going to give you an overview of them. So that's S. C stands for your copy and your content. So you really need to use the power of the copy that you have and the content you're creating to give your audience that feeling and get them to understand that what you have to offer is something that they need and that you can create that transformation for them. So this is all about, when it comes to copy, which is completely vital to your marketing success, make sure that you're clear, you're concise, and make sure that it's, in the language that your clients are going to be resonating with. Make sure that, you're really talking about them, the problem they're suffering with, or the thing that's causing them the most pain, and how you can fix that problem for them. Personally, I'm quite a conversationalist, and I would like to be informal. So in my copy, I try and keep it informal and talk to them as I would talk to them if I was going to be there as well. This also includes, in terms of your content, the social media posts that you're putting out there, thinking about your sales pages, making sure that all of those are completely aligned and on brand and are using the same language and stuff that's going to resonate with your clients as well. So that's SC. A is your audience and your following. So this is making sure that you know exactly who your audience, your ideal client is. You need to know exactly who you're talking to, what that biggest problem is that they know that they have, not that you think that they have, but that they understand that they have, and how you can help them with that. So this is all about ideal client avatar, making sure that you really understand the problem and the transformation they're looking for, but also, the demographics, where they're hanging out. You need to understand and put yourself in your client's shoes and use their tone of voice and really to be able to connect with them and build that rapport to make sure that you are going to be that obvious choice for them. So you can do this through obviously your marketing, your socials, but also it's going to be, as I say, your tone of voice. It's going to be about your branding, making sure that you have really got everything aligned so that you are connecting with the right kinds of people and that you are growing that audience as well. You're using lead magnets, you're using opt-ins, you're using challenges, everything to make sure that you are growing that audience and creating a community that's absolutely going to love you as well. Quick sip of coffee this morning, one sec. So L SEAL. L is launches and funnels. And anyone that knows me knows I love a launch and funnels. I'm digital marketing launches and funnels. And there's a reason for that, because although I do talk about digital marketing as a whole, my journey started in launches and funnels. So it's something that I've done a lot of work with my clients on. And there is no one size fits all when it comes to launching. Every single type of business offer stage, so where, is it an entry level offer, is it your signature offer, price points, depending on your audience, it's all going to determine the kind of launch that you're going to need to use. So whether you're looking at live launching or putting together evergreen funnels, you need to be really clear on what's achievable for you, but what's going to work for your product and your audience and your offer. You also need to make sure that outside of your launches, that you have your more ongoing funnels up and running as well. So when people are joining your list, do you have a funnel that's leading them through, building that rapport, getting to know you, that's taking them through, really, I suppose, laying out the different ways that they can work with you or things that you can help them with? Do you have a campaign to re-engage with people on your list? Thinking about your different funnels that you need in your business. Again, it's going to be specific as to what you do, but it's a crucial part of it. So make sure that when you're looking at your digital marketing plan, that you've got your socials, your audience, your launch, your socials, your copy, your content, your audience, skip one ahead, your launches and your funnels as well are a crucial part of that. And there's loads of different ways that you can build out launches and evergreens and funnels, and we can talk about some of those as we go through. And then finally, the E in your scale marketing method is your emails and your rapport. So you need to make sure that you keep engaging with your audience and the people on your email list. Do you remember back in, I always talk about this, I feel like I've said this a million times, but back in, maybe it was October last year, when Facebook and WhatsApp and Insta all went down, all those businesses that have been running stuff through there today, just like, they couldn't get in touch with their clients, they couldn't message people to say they were going to be late for appointments, they couldn't, give people their membership content, they couldn't reach out to people in any other way because they built their communication method purely on socials. And I get it, socials are great, but it should be a feeder ultimately to getting people onto your email list. So you could always see the smug people, I was one of them, at that point in time, that then emailed out to their list and said, oh my God, Facebook's having a paddy, how are you guys? This is some things you can do. Making sure that you have an email list is one of the most important things you can do for your business. And it doesn't matter whether you have digital products, memberships, you do done for you stuff, you have e-com business, whatever it is, one of the first things that you should be putting together is your email marketing platform and some sort of opt-in to start building that email list. Now, personally, I use ActiveCampaign. That feeds into my Kajabi site as well, but there are tons out there. So have a look at MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, Keep. Any of these are, depending on your price point and what you need it to do. Make sure that you've got an email list up and running and you've got an opt-in so that you can start to attract the right people and build that list. But what happens then is that sometimes people get people on their list and then forget that they need to continue that rapport and build that journey with them. So once you've got them on your list, once they've gone through your opt-in sequence of 3, 5, whatever it is that you've got as your entry point on your emails, you need to make sure that you are reaching out to your list, not with salesy stuff, but with engagement emails on a regular basis. And what I mean by a regular basis is it could be weekly, could be twice a week, could be fortnightly, could be monthly, whatever it is, just make sure that you're doing it consistently so that your clients and your audience will start to know when to expect stuff from you. And it helps build that trust factor because they know that, you're going to be showing up and you're going to be giving them tips, or you're going to be talking about what happened in your week. And it really doesn't have to be those like age-old newsletters. It doesn't have to be, I just remember putting them together for clients like 8 years ago, where it would be like a massive banner at the top and they'd be like, oh, here's what's going on in the industry and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to be that. People love behind the scenes stuff. Personal bits about you. Just make sure that whatever it is, it's giving them value and engagement, and you are just building that connection with them. And when it comes to your lead magnets, make sure that whatever it is, you have your lead magnet is qualifying people that are interested in whatever it is that you as a business do. So for example, there'd be no point in you putting out something if you are a someone that does baby massage, putting out I'm just thinking like 10 ways to bake the best cake. Great, fabulous, I'd buy that. But equally, it's not going to qualify the people at the top of your funnel down to people that potentially are going to be interested in what you do down the line. So make sure that it has a super sexy title, it gives value, but it qualifies people coming into your email list as the right people to be on that list. So that's my scale. S for socials and your visibility, C for copy and content, A for audience and rapport, audience and following, apologies, L for launches and funnels, and then E for emails and rapport. And if you work together with those main headings, that's going to help you to create that holistic marketing strategy, which is an absolute essential asset to the future of your business. You're going to need all of those in place to make sure that you are connecting with the right people and ultimately leading them through building that rapport and making more sales. So I'd love to know from you guys, out of those 5 elements, how are you doing with them? Do you have them all in place? Having listened to this live, are you thinking, I really need to work on audience, or I really need to work on my launches and funnels? After this video, hit me up in the comments and let me know what is it that you already have in place and what is it that you are planning on working on, so that you can make sure that you have all of this stuff nailed and you can therefore be absolutely nailing your digital marketing strategy. I don't think there's been any comments, so I shall leave it there. But if you've got any comments after watching this, please pop them below and I shall chat with you later. See you later, guys. Have a great day. Bye.